This meeting is being live streamed.
Hi guys, this is Debbie Ann. I am asking you if you would like to join us on our nightly podcast adventure. You don't have to join every night. Any night that you want to show up is fine with us. It's 12 o'clock, midnight, New York time, so Eastern Standard Time. Julie and I have had many conversations that night. We're like, wow, that was such an amazing conversation. I wish we recorded this. Then we were like, wow, we should invite this one. We should invite that one. The reason why our podcast is completely different than any other podcast out there, we never know who's showing up. So if we don't know who's showing up, it might as well be you. If you saw this, this might be an inspired sign for you to come visit us. Find us on Zoom, and you can also find us on YouTube at www.youtube.com/be ReInspired. You have a great night, and we hope to be catching you soon.
I love it.
Thank you. Was there a black piece across the top on yours?
There was just a little white strip at the very top.
I had a black.
But I wonder if it's because it's being shared, a shared screen.
Yes.
Yeah, that's so neat.
Suzanne has hairdo of the day.
Oh, yeah.
It's a new
hairdo. Yeah. I got my I Dream of Jeannie ponytail going on.
Yeah, I love it.
It's raining really bad here, really hard here.
Here too. Julie seems to be on mute. See if I can help her.
Oh, she is.
No, I am, because it was playing the next video, and so all this sound was happening, and I'm like, "Ooh, what's happening?"
See, that's a good catch.
I had to
professional producers can catch stuff like that.
I knew myself. I shut everything down.
Yeah.
Okay.
I had some crazy shots of Julie. You should have seen what she's like. It was like I was teasing her that I was going to put those up.
Suzanne, we gave you a new name tonight.
I get a new name tonight?
Yes.
What do I get to be?
If you'll accept it, we want you to be our Roz.
I'm going to be Roz?
Yeah.
Why?
I gotta tell her from where. See, I didn't understand it either.
From the Kelsey Grammer TV show, where he's like the radio host and Roz is like this really
Frasier.
Yeah, Frasier, that's what it is.
I like it, Roz, and with Roz Hawkins.
Yeah.
It's a good
name. That's too funny.
I'm gonna rename her right now.
I'm gonna rename her right now.
I should have just stayed Linda. It would have been a lot easier.
Well, it's funny because when you join the Zoom, it says that it's Linda.
It always does. It's under her name. And, like all her people know her and know that I'm her sister. And, like I used to do that. Like it's easier for them to like have the Debbie Ann than me have the Linda. Too funny. So
Roz Hawkins.
I like it. Well, you're going to reach out to a few people for us, and we had a few more ideas if you wanted to keep doing that. Reaching out to who might want to come on our little late night chat. What did you say we're gonna call it? Is it a late night show, late night
talk show?
Late night talk show
with walk-on guests, or with what I forgot. It's in the description. The other thing that when I was doing some research, it said like you can have a backup of like on Mondays with this topic, Tuesday, like just a backup, like if nothing happens to transpire or come up organically, that you have something that you can like chat about, and we're getting there. I yesterday didn't have the AI companion working, so we don't have the readout from yesterday. So Julie said maybe I could make it like that's possible. I could just put it into something and
do it after the fact. Yeah.
Redo it after the fact.
Yeah.
And I'm going to work on putting up little tidbits of like, little snippets of it's a work in progress. And I also still want it to be fluid and natural and fun, and it's cool. And if nothing else, I get to meet Suzanne. I think she's totally cool. And my wish came true. I was like done with the wish in like 2 minutes.
Yeah, you
Right.
got
That
to
was
win that thing. That's great. I think it's really great to meet you and to spend more time with Julie. It's
Yeah,
been really great.
it's been so cool.
So
The
yeah.
other thing is that
Adds a little purpose to my life.
if some of the other girls from the retreat want to come on before the retreat, and then
Yeah.
like you get to meet them, and then when you go to the retreat, they'll like actually have some background, which is like really cool. So that's like a nice thing.
Oh, I forgot to
That's
tell
so
Coach
cool.
Ann that I've been plugging her. I
You
might want to I might want to
could,
let her know that.
we could plug the
Yeah.
retreat,
Hey,
right?
can you show up on the show just so people know that you're a real person?
I'm talking
Yeah,
about it for
why
like six
not?
months.
Why not? The other thing, Julie, is that you have to tell Sue what happened, Roz, what happened with
Ross.
it's a great name. You like almost look like her too. That's so crazy.
Oh.
We'll have to do side by sides. Um, what came up after you picked that other card for me? That what it's like so it was so in sync.
Oh, you know what? I did not get to share it. Let me go get it because
Yeah, it's
I
this is
didn't.
really kind of kooky and crazy. Not crazy.
Cool.
My sister always says that like don't say that something's crazy or a coincidence. It's in sync.
Well, I know there's no such thing as a coincidence. Everything's perfect, but I think things can be crazy. So,
In a fun
and I work, and I'm a intellectual disability professional. Things can be crazy.
That's why we get along so well. I need you. Um, the word but, I don't know if you like, I just am gonna say things when I say it, and if you know it, you know it. But whatever you say after but cancels out everything
Mhm.
before it. So
Mhm.
if I say, I really enjoy spending time with you, but you're a little all over the place. Right. So I really just look at that dog. You look like a model, Gilligan.
Gilligan. Hi, Gilligan. Hi, Gilligan.
Hi, Gilligan. Move over, Julie, so that we could do a side by side with Gilligan. Like, so, yeah.
Oh,
Gilly. Your dog almost looks like he
Gilligan.
could see us. My dog's like,
Hi. Well, I have a smart TV. That's why you see me looking that way. So a smart TV over here that's like huge, and then my little laptop
he
where I
looks like
need
a fake
glasses
dog,
on.
man.
So he's
So
really looking at what he can
you
see. Huh?
stream your computer onto the TV?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Julie does.
Oh,
Yeah.
well, that's really smart. I should try that one evening too.
There's a
Because then I'm
connection.
not going to feel like so much like it's the Brady Bunch. It'll actually will be the Brady Bunch.
It is. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's the I just,
Go from a
we're in
20-inch screen to an 80-inch screen. That'll be kind of fun.
Well,
we're in a rental. I took all the TVs from upstairs and brought them downstairs, and I can just, hot swap wherever I'm sitting. One of these times I'll
Nice.
be like sitting in the couch and, be like be a little more comfortable or something. But you won't see me on the couch because of our backgrounds. Oh, okay. So anyway, Kelly, are you
hi,
done?
Gilly.
Oh, I'm late. Did you get
That's
it?
a pretty dog.
Who needs you tonight? Me or Debbie Ann?
Am I good to dancer?
Looks like a
Oh, he's
puppet, like a
great. I
big
actually
dog.
got to I actually
Cousin.
got to snuggle him for a little bit last January.
Aw.
Oh, he
Yeah.
so takes care of the ladies at retreat. It is so
I was very, very happy.
So both of my dogs, I had a Dexter, which was a soft coated Wheaten before this one, and they were brothers for like 4 years, and so they both had this special extra power, right? They could sense people that needed their attention, and Dexter, he would take me to the airport because that's when I was traveling a lot, and he would always find someone. And even as a group of 8 people, there would be one person he'd zero in on, and he'd just sit next to them and just stay with them, right? And so whenever he'd do that, I would just ask a question. I try and put it in a very non-confrontational way, and I'd be like, "So my dog tends to drift towards certain people, and I'd say, have you recently lost someone, or has something happened in your life?" And 100% of the time, it was grief, right? And they have lost someone. So Dexter could see it from a mile away. And it could be, it literally happened in Sam's Club with 8 people, and he just went right to the person that lost, right? Even though the whole family was there, he went to the one, the wife or whatever that lost the husband. So Gilligan learned that, or was also born with it. And so when I take him to retreat, then when he wakes at any time during the day, he'll just gravitate towards one of the 15, sometimes 18 women. He'll gravitate towards one during this session or that session, and we'll just know that that person needs a little more attention than the
Right.
rest of us for a minute. So
Wow.
it's very sweet. Okay, so I went to get this card because what I didn't get to share last night was when I went to do the wish, and I don't know if we were specific that this is Debbie Ann's wish. I think it was just it felt like Debbie Ann's wish for some reason. And I the night before when I did that, I just grabbed a crystal and just thought Rose was coming up for love. And this one is a green stone and it's called Adventurine. And when you read what it says about the stone, then it even fits more closely to what Debbie Ann may have written about her wish. And I'll just read it quickly. It says, "You
Julie,
have been." Yeah.
Julie, I just want to say that it is possible that it could be parallel with Suzanne as well, because you were doing it for both of us, and there's really no reason why it couldn't be both. So listen to it that it could be, see if you feel it's fitting.
That's
Yeah.
very true. So, Suzanne, if this also fits something you may have wrote down. It says you have been partnered with Adventurine in order to take on a more active role in manifesting your wish. It helps you to reconnect to the decision maker within yourself and to set an intention around what you want. The wisdom you seek is within. By connecting with it, you will be able to make more solid choices in your life. Once done, opportunities and prosperity will be greatly enhanced as adventuring brings good luck to whoever travels with it. An inspirational quality, such as leadership, enthusiasm, courage, or perseverance, must come from within. By going beyond your comfort zone, you find out what you are truly made of. That's why Adventurine is here. Vision, both internal and external, requires sharpening. Together, you will gain clarity around what it is that you may not yet be able to see in relation to your wish. Remember, the clearer the vision, the more opportunity to manifest it. And then at the bottom of every one of the crystal cards, they're like power words. And these say leadership, decisiveness, perseverance, opportunity, and vision. And now that I'm remembering what Suzanne's wish has been every night we've talked to her, right? It's been this big grand vision, but without a lot of detail. So this is definitely talking about a journey and an adventure and gaining more clarity along the way. So I do think that that was talking to both of you. So that's very neat.
You
And
want to, I can I interject something?
Yeah.
Or are you doing more cards? Because I don't want to stop you if you're
No,
pulling
that's
more
I just
stuff.
wanted to read that one because I hadn't shared like what crystal I chose last night.
Okay. Well, so this is the Universal Year 9. And somebody I was talking to today, um, I they were talking about this glorious vacation that they took in Greece and then went home to Europe and blah blah blah. Anyway, I said, what a fabulous way to end this year, the year of 9. And then she says, well, how is yours? I hope that it's amazing. And I said, well, my personal year for this universal year of 9 is 4, which is stability and hard work. So your personal year 4 is associated with hard work, structure, and creating solid foundations. In a universal year 9, this may involve the desire to reevaluate or even dismantle outdated systems, both personal and professional. While personal year 4 is naturally focused on building, universal year 9 asks you to let go of rigid structures that no longer serve you. This could be a year of shifting goals, clearing old projects, and transitioning into a more fulfilling way of building stability. The impact of this is personal year 4 individuals may face significant changes in your professional or personal life that require you to release old frameworks or make drastic adjustments for long-term growth. And I was like, well, I moved. That was one big giant thing. And
Yeah.
then I'm here and things are happening, that's another big giant thing. So I better start, I'm going to start wearing my adventuring crystals. I need to get my arm party a little bigger.
Well, and this one, I have to say, the podcast or late night talk show, you weren't even visioning that. You weren't planning that. It just dropped in your lap, right?
Yeah, I just got a text saying, hey, I thought about you.
Yes. So
Yeah.
I want everyone to consider the same thing. Like sometimes it just doesn't take work. Sometimes it doesn't even take the vision. It just takes the belief that something is waiting for you and claim it, like the warehouse. I hope we get back to the warehouse from Wayne Dyer. So for example, as you were speaking what you were saying, I thought, why not for the rest of the year and maybe into the next, Roz, whenever you're talking about this sanctuary, that's under construction right now. We just speak about it as it's being built,
Yes.
on the land that it's already on,
Right.
right? In present terms, as it's already happening. And I challenged myself to do the same thing. So I guess I'm going to Budapest in January. I just got the invite. Yeah. So that'll be a very exciting.
Wow.
Yeah, and it'll be with the human design group. So I will get to really embed myself into the human design modality with one of the founders of some of that system. So that'll be very, very interesting trip. Okay,
Uh,
and Zebian.
so I want you to also tell her what you had said to me was that my wish was I would my wish would be granted. Yes, that was what we came up with. If both of our wishes going to be granted, but we really have to actually, what is our wish? We're like not giving it a clear vision of what our wish is. And I said to Julie that like I feel like I'm all, like I have a lot of things going on. And I decided I'm just like speaking it, like so I could speak it into existence. The way I could get around that and make it everything is it could all fall under the be re-inspired, right? We could do the midnight spark and I could do the thing with the gambling kids and I could make it this and I could do the meditation and I could do my exercise. And I was just thinking another spark that came up is that we should all have our basic, very simple charts because we all do know about the numbers and just have them. And then you're like, okay, I'm in a 4, right? Like we should all know what year we're in, like this way. And today I thought about this woman who is amazing. And my sister and I went to a spa in Arizona, and the spa is uh, it's not coming to me right now. Uh, I'll get it. And at the spa, you go there and they have all these classes. They have like dance classes, exercise classes, and then they have like the drum circle, and they had a numerologist. And we're like, oh, this is so cool. Our mom was a numerologist and she did feng shui. That's like her real deal. And then she builds it. And we went back 2 years later and she had another class, which was an IM class. And that was really beautiful. And then there was like tell 3 strangers about you, but like talk like you're talking about somebody else, like and
Oh, so
and with
third
no filter.
person?
Yeah, third
Talk
person,
about
like
yourself in third person?
yeah, like and
That's
your
hard.
intelligence. It
Yeah.
is hard. It is.
Yeah.
One of the other things was I was so happy to meet her and that she was a numerologist, and I told her that my mother has this really gigantic book collection, and with the book collection, I promised her that I would give them to her. So 2 years went by, and then we're going back, and I'm like, oh my God, I still didn't send the books. So I packed
Oh,
up like 10 or 12 books and I put them in a box and I said, we're coming back, and I don't want to bring these with me. I want to send them to you. And she was like, she opened up live on Instagram and she was just so taken back. I wanted this. This was on my wish list. You can't get this book anymore. And she's like, this is volume 1. I'm so thrilled. Oh my God, this is one of my students. Da, 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 da. Then we bring the volume 2 was in there too. She was freaking out. What I'm like,
wow.
I need to invite her. She's gonna
Wow.
love to come to this. All those
Wow.
teachers. It's gonna be great.
Wow. That's amazing.
Yeah. So
Okay, so if I do the same thing, my life path number is 5, um,
Okay.
which is adventure, freedom, adaptability, represents individuals who thrive on change and exploration. That's pretty right on. So then it gets a little more specific. So an adventurous spirit, individuals with the path number 5 are known for their love of adventure and exploration. They often are described as free spirits who seek new experiences and enjoy traveling to different places. Adaptable. They are highly adaptable and can easily adjust to new situations. They thrive in dynamic environments, are open to change, making them versatile in various aspects. Curiosity and open-mindedness. They possess a strong sense of curiosity, always eager to learn and experience new things. This trait drives them to explore different cultures, ideas, and lifestyles. And then sociable and charismatic. Um, they allows them to thrive in social settings and build diverse relationships, connecting with others. And then desire for freedom. A fundamental trait of a 5 is the desire for personal freedom. They resist constraints and routines, often seeking careers and lifestyles that allow them to express their independence. So, the strengths: creativity, resourcefulness, ability to inspire others. Oh, that's a good thing. They are natural leaders who can motivate those around them and embrace change and take risks. However, the challenges are their impulsive nature can lead to difficulties in maintaining focus and discipline. They may struggle with commitment and often find it challenging to finish projects or stay in one place for too long. So, when you say the 9, are you saying the year of 2025 is the 9?
Yeah, that we're in the year of 9. So when I was taught to figure out the number to go off of this, it was the month I was born, the day I was born,
Yes.
and then um add 9.
Right. So I was just going to say that because I feel like people don't always know. So the quick rule of thumb, if you want to know your personal year for 2026, just swap the year, right? Okay, wait, it's telling us how to do it back here. Wait 1 second. The
Yep.
simple formula to find your personal year number is your birth month, your birthday, and the digits of the year that you want to check. Okay. And then you keep adding until you get a single digit. So you have to add them up across, and then it's like say you add up the numbers and it's 63. Then you add 6 to 3, and that makes it a 9.
And you get
Uh,
a 9. Yeah.
my example would be that so mine is 6/10/2025. So then you add 6 to 10, 10 becomes a 1 to 2025, which is a 9. So then you add 9, 1, and 6 together, it becomes a 16, becomes a 7, which is very spiritual and is something that uh, it's good if you're doing
Yeah.
speaking, if you're creating something. It's great that I started this in a 7. So do yours, Julie, and see what you are.
I'm doing mine right
Yeah,
now. So,
that's cool. 7 is number of reflection. So that's right on. That's cool.
Spirituality.
so I'm a
Yeah.
4 in 2025.
You're,
This
you're
that I'm a 4.
yeah.
Okay.
And in
And 4
2025,
is
you're a 4.
breakthroughs. Wow.
Yours is a 4
Yeah,
too, right? Yeah. So
I'm
you
a
guys
4
are in
right
alignment.
now.
So now the three of us, my mother would say that, you're 4, 4, and I'm 7. So that would be a 15. We're a 6, which is
We're
loving.
a 6. And
And
6 is love and responsibility.
so,
My year is the same as yours next year. I'm a 5 next year too, Julie.
so that, but there'll be a time that you'll both be the same
we
Yeah.
we are the same.
Oh,
Right now we're a 4, so next
good.
year we'll be
after
a
your
5.
birthday.
Huh?
Yeah.
After your birthday,
My
your date
birthday?
changes.
Mine is September 4th.
So yours changed. I think yours. I think it changes.
9
Okay,
and 4
so
is 13. And then 2026 is 10. And 10 and 13 is 23. Oh, I'm the same as you. It's a 7. 14.
crazy,
Let's see
right?
here. 10 is 1. It's 13 is 4 plus 1. No, I'm right. It's 5.
Okay,
I
so
was
there's
I
a
was
bunch
putting
of
I
different
was putting too many numbers all over there for a minute.
there's a bunch of different things. There's your life path, there's your heart's desire, there's your day, there's your month, and there's your year. So most of it is just we're just going at a higher level, but we can delve into that. That's like kind of like the real estate. I kind of get that. I'm infused with numerology. Sometimes I know what I'm talking about. Most of the time I don't. So my mom, after the fact of having us and giving us both love commas, me and my sister both have love commas because we don't have a six, which is an F, an O, or an X in our natural name. And when you're doing a chart, your name is as it is on your birth certificate, not as it is today. And it is mistakes and all, like whatever it is, that's the way it's supposed to be. And whatever it is, the whole entire name. And if they added a name on as like if you got, when you made your confirmation or something, that does not count. It's just your name that's on the birth certificate and whatever it is, and the date that's on the birth certificate. That's what counts. And yeah, so afterwards, my sister, having a love karma her whole life, was like, my kids are not having a love karma. I don't care. My one girlfriend spelled her daughter's middle name incorrectly so that she would not have a love karma. It's like
Wow.
we're so against it. And now my sister's kids are having kids, and she's like, "Oh, you want me to do a chart for you beforehand?" They're like, nah, we're not. They're both old souls because they don't have any karmas. And
Are you saying
Wow.
love, comma or karma?
Oh, okay. So karmas are the lessons that you came here to learn.
Love, karma. Okay. Okay.
Okay, so I have a love karma, but
Okay.
every number represents uh
Yikes. That's
yes,
a hell of a responsibility.
one
You
through
can't.
nine, and then the vowels. Like if some people have like I have a lot of threes, and I have a lot of fives, and that makes me very super creative. But it also makes me like kind of flighty because fives are like travel, go, do, kind
Yeah,
of
freedom. Yeah.
yeah, all over the place. So you do that's your chart. Like that's part of your chart. Like you take your name. Where what we were just talking about is our birthdays, right? So it's
Yeah.
different
Right.
areas. So when you do your chart and you do your names, that's the thing that's going to stay with you your whole life. And then there's years, like it's 1 to like 27 or something like that, and then it's like to 45, and then it's quadrants of your life or times of your life, and it changes. And I met somebody at that show that I went to, and he really changed his life at like 45, like completely. And that's what his chart said, that was when his life would change. He
Oh,
really
wow.
stepped into his like what he was supposed to do and everything. I was like, that's so awesome that the chart just says it.
Wow.
And my mother was like, she knew how to read a chart, do a chart. Like she would use the software to like make a chart so she'd do it really, really quick and there were like no mistakes. But and see, I caught myself. Uh there are certain people's birthdays that are like 12/31 of any year. You're really a gifted person. If you have 11/2 birthday, or that's a really, really high vibrating human being. And if you have no commas or limited commas, then that you haven't achieved in this life, you're an old
Yeah.
soul. If you have a whole bunch of commas, you could be an older soul because you took care of them in this life. But my belief is that you come into this life, these are the lessons, and this is kind of like having a little peek into like what you actually came here to do and
Mhm.
what you have to learn. And you keep coming back and back and back until you learn all those. And you could still come back even when you learned all your lessons if you feel like coming back to teach. But afterwards you get to stay on the other side and you're like sort of like a guide. And
But
that's
now I really, really want you to read that book, The Little Soul in the Sun.
oh, I need it.
Because you know what? It's like everything that you just said, but written for a child to
I
be
love it.
able to understand what's going on.
I gotta
But
get it for my
like
nephew.
I said, there was not a single adult, and there was probably 30 plus people. Not a single adult had a dry eye from a children's book.
Oh,
But it's just that it's wow. Yeah.
So I'm also getting a sense that it's something that you could incorporate into OMI. that kids could come up with this kind of
Oh,
knowledge, right? Like that would be beautiful.
yeah. And so
Yeah.
like my nephew
And then
is
they're chasing their numbers. Like how cute would that be that they're just chasing numbers their whole
That would be really cute.
oh, that would be such an homage to my mom.
Oh gosh.
Yeah. So when my mom passed away, I did a lot of, reflecting on certain things and wanting to have more certainty about like what was on the other side. I did like this deep dive into watching near death experiences, and man, oh man, you couldn't send some that many people to Disneyland and them all say the same thing, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's there's a thread, and there are people that are like atheists that die, and then they come back and they go, oh this is what happened when I was there, and there's no words. And that's one of the things my mom said to us when she was passing away. The colors, there's just no name for them, right? And she's like, the music is just like, it fills you, right? And the beauty is just nothing like you've ever seen. It's not earthly, and there's no
Mm.
words for it. And they, this one scholar like had a near death experience, and he came back and he said the reason why there are so many interpretations of God and the highest form of spiritual being is because we are all trying to interpret it and make it make sense, but it's all the same thing. And how beautiful is that? You
I
know?
think I love that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just amazing. And so the other thing was I had a reading by this famous woman, and I will get her name while we're still doing this, and I'll say it. Uh, she said at the end of our reading, does do you can ask one question. So I was like thinking, what question am I going to ask? And I was just like,
Mm.
is it as beautiful as mom was telling us it was? I would like to ask my mother. And she said, there is more beauty in one blade of grass than the entire earth.
Wow. Wow.
That's how crazy it is. And Julie, I
Wow.
was going to say this to you before when you were talking about your dog passing. There is, and I heard the thread of these people saying this, all your pets wait for you. They are all in this big, like almost like, imagine when they have the puppy bowl and they're all like on like a field, and they're in this beautiful field. They don't have to eat, they don't have to drink, they could sleep if they want to, whatever. And they wander, and when relatives come, they say hello and everything, and they wait for you in this field with all the other dogs, and they become over. I'm like, how precious is that? My little babies are all over there.
That sounds like
Yeah,
Dog
that's
Beach in Huntington. Like to be honest, if you visited
Yeah.
Huntington Dog Beach, that's exactly what it feels like.
They're
They're
like,
so
let's
mm,
model this after. Well, maybe That's just a little part of heaven.
right. I
yeah.
think it is.
That's cool. My mom, when I was growing up, my mom used to always tell us when somebody would pass away, even pets, that you'll see them when you get to heaven.
Yeah.
So yeah. So but it's kind of cool that there's actually truth to that, that it
Yeah.
wasn't just something comforting.
When I had a dog, Prince, and he was really old. I don't know how old he is because I adopt all my dogs. So, and so we had no idea. Like he should have passed so many times, and he was just hanging on, hanging on, hanging on. Right. So he would sleep more and more and more, and it was always in the other room. So when he passed, my dad said it is time. He was like 20 pounds, and then he was like almost like 12 pounds or 11 pounds. I'm like, he's just hanging on. Like, until I'm okay with him going, he's not going to go.
Oh,
So,
so
yeah,
he
so
was waiting for permission.
he was waiting for permission. And my dad took me to the vet, and he said, Debbie, this dog has been the best dog he could be. He's been by you all this time. He's just asking you to do one thing for him. He's never asked you to do anything. And I was like, oh gosh. So right after that happened, um, I kept seeing him just being in the other room. When I was missing him, I'd be like, oh, he's just in the other room. He's just in the other room. I went to the camp, and this girl gets up and she's asks a question, and she says uh, to the speaker, how do you get over losing somebody? And they go, who did you lose? She's like, she lies. And she goes, I lost my uncle and he was so dear to me. And she's a disabled girl. And the camp is for leadership. It's not like about your physical abilities. So she says, I spent every day with him and this and that, and I am just seeing Prince. Every time she's talking about this uncle and this, that, and the other thing. So I go up to her and I said, Was that was this really about your uncle? And she said, No, it was about my companion dog. And I said, Oh, I have to tell you this story. And I said, told her the story about Prince and how he was always sleeping more and more in the other room. She goes, My dog too. Right. So then and I said, could you imagine that he's just in the other room anytime? And doesn't that feel better? I go, because he really is. There's just a veil between here and the other side. And he's
Yeah.
just on the other side waiting for you. And I can tell you that I have two little white dogs right now. And I'll be in the kitchen and I see somebody go by. I go, it's Prince, right? Because the other two are over there. So it's just an
Um,
acknowledgement that he's still around. And people say, like, I could get it, never could get another dog and this, that, and the other thing. I think like
wow.
they're still here. Man, they're just over there.
That's so cool.
Yeah, it's so
I
cool.
I really like that.
Thank you.
It's it's very comforting.
I'm
Well, I
a
like the thin veil between, right? That makes it easier.
Yeah, and it
Yeah.
literally he was constantly in that dining room under I thought he was going to pass away there. My dad said, Debbie, you we have to do with the right thing. And
Mm.
I have the best vet in the world. And he's like, and then the other thing my father said was, please don't be like me and have all these cremated dogs. He's like, you don't want to do that. You're like bound to them then. So I said, well, what do you want me
Um,
to do? He goes, the right thing will happen. And they were talking about this sanctuary that is in New Jersey somewhere on like acres and acres of land. And
Mm.
they do the cremations and then they give a donation to that land and they're allowed to scatter the ashes. And I was like, oh, wow, he'll be in this beautiful field. And they showed me a picture of it. And then when my girl dog died, it was like a no brainer because I was just like, oh, go be with Prince. And it's
yeah.
kind of like, yeah. So I wanted to say the lady's name. Her name is Gina Simone, and she's a spirit medium. And
Oh,
she
wow.
does private and group messages via Zoom, Skype, FaceTime readings. Um, she is she was nominated the best psychic out of one of the out in Long Island, and she's the author of Whispers of Love on Amazon. Her email is info@ginasimonemedium.com. I just wanted to put that there. I don't know if you could see it.
Awesome.
Yeah, and I'll put a picture of it in there.
And
But
maybe Roz will get her on our show.
yeah, I can call her and get her on the show.
Okay, good.
She also told me that my mom said you're not doing anything with everything that I taught you. And I
Mm.
was like, ooh. And she goes, are you supposed to write a book? I go, I don't know if it's a book, but I'm supposed to go and tell people about dying and death and grieving and like how we don't have to grieve at all because we're with them like that. There's no time on the other side.
Hmm.
And you also get to pick your own form on the other side. So my mother told me she's going to be 40 years old on the other side.
Oh,
Oh, I can't be a
wow.
unicorn? Like when you said my own form, I'm like, I want to be a
No, it's
unicorn.
your own form of you,
Oh, okay.
the spirit. Yeah. I guess how you come off to other people. I mean, I've heard young people that like had a near death experience or a sudden death experience and they came back and then they saw old pictures of their grandfathers and stuff, and they're like, it was like before they were born, like 50 years before they were born, and they're like, that's the man I saw in heaven. And they're like, oh my God. And he was fishing. I saw this man and he was
Oh,
fishing and he had a hat on. And then like the mother goes, is this the guy? Yes, that's him.
oh,
So cool.
hmm. That is really cool.
Oh, one of the party tricks my mom did when I was younger, I told you that we had all these crazy things going on at my house, was she would do past life regressions on all my friends. Like, how crazy is
Oh,
this?
how fun is that?
They're like, you want to be regressed? And like, people, but we were in high school. I mean, there were definitely times when like people like parents would come over and go, why is my kids like hanging out here? And my mother's like, I don't know, you want to have a cup of coffee and you could hang out here and see what, that. And then
Right.
they wouldn't want to leave. And my mother'd be like, they're like stick in the mud. We don't want them. They're like waiting for us to do something.
They're
But
witches.
all the kids would always be at our house. Yeah. Oh,
Hmm.
that was my nickname. I was Tabitha because my mother was the witch.
That's
Oh,
cute.
that's
So that's
adorable.
that's fitting.
Yeah, we need a nickname for Julie, though.
There we go.
You're gonna make me Tabitha now.
I am, but I can't rename you. You took off my co-hosting
No,
abilities.
I
What
didn't.
happened?
I did not.
I was gonna rename you and I can't do it. I can rename anybody but the host.
Oh, but you're a co-host.
I know, and it doesn't let me.
Trickster.
Put Tabitha on there, Debian.
I had a hard enough time making it Debbie Ann before.
If I go, even if I go to participants, like if
Okay, got it.
that's interesting.
So is it Tabatha?
Tabitha.
Tabitha.
I think there's an I. Yeah, Tabitha.
I don't know if it looks
And
like
there's
it.
still no O, no F, and no X.
Okay,
Oh, but you gave me one.
That's
I
good
didn't.
memory.
Oh, you don't
Gave
have
me
one? You don't
Okay,
have
then
one in
You
real
gave
life?
me one.
You
Huh?
don't have
Then
one?
I
who's
don't.
the
But Suzanne Michelle Hawkins. There's no F, there's no X, and there's no O. But you gave me one.
That's good.
okay, then who's if you're Tabitha, then you'd still misspelled it wrong. It's Tabitha.
Because I can't spell.
Tabitha.
Hang on.
Tabitha. So then I get to be the grandma, right? That gets to wear the beautiful freaking clothes.
Oh,
What's her name?
Dolores?
No, that's not her name. What's her name? It's not.
We're not from the same shows, Julie. Sorry.
What's the grandma that constantly comes and goes?
I'm gonna
Esmeralda?
find
No, that
out.
was the bad witch.
I
So
know.
my boyfriend when I was younger, and he goes, if you even touch your nose, I'm out of here.
Who is Tabitha's grandma?
I don't think
Andorra. I give me Andorra.
Endora. Yeah.
Andorra.
Yeah. The
Oh,
witch mother of Samantha Stevens, played by Agnes Moorehead.
You could be Sam. Yeah, so it's interesting.
That's fun.
So I went to lunch
You
with
still
my
didn't spell
girlfriend.
it right. What is going
I
on? She don't put on her readers.
Spell it slowly and I'll spell, but
Okay.
let me get to the rename first. Okay.
Okay.
Tabitha.
I
T
T.
What did I have wrong before? I
You
must
missed a
have
T
just
this
not
time.
seen it.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now it's there. Yeah.
So
You're just typing too fast. That's all.
No, Debbie never types fast. I'm not passing any typing exams. So I went out to lunch with my girlfriend because she had a doctor's appointment and she lives further out east and this was very interesting. Went to lunch by ourselves and we hung out there for a while. And then her son called and said, I'm going to be coming that way. Are you still here? And he's like, I'm going to get a bite to eat across the street from where you are. Come join me and we'll have a cup. You guys can have coffee and cake and I'll eat and we'll just chat. And he was talking about he has a condition that's going to get worse. It has to do with inflammation. And she gave, she passed it on to him. it's RA, and so you have to be careful with like what you eat. So she turns to him and said, like, I said, how is your diet? And then she said, Joe turns to her son and says, you know, you should do an alkalizing diet. It's really interesting because me and Julie were talking about that the other day about alkalizing and how it like raises your vibration and you drop all this weight and da 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 da. If you have indigestion, your indigestion goes away. So I had told this woman this 10 years ago and had no idea that she does this every day since she's been living her life, that's part of her wellness plan, and she's been doing so great with her RA. And it just thrilled me. I said, Joe, I had no idea you still did this. She goes, what do you think? Like I hung out with you and I didn't pay attention to you? And then there was a second thing that she came up, and I was just like, oh my God. One of my other girlfriends, I gave her a tip about like parenting, where you give your kids the control, like when you go to an event or you go to like amusement park, you feed them, you pay for their ticket, and then you give them X amount of dollars. And this is for you to spend however you want to spend it. But now you're going to learn how to manage money. And you're not going to get $1 more, but you can take whatever you want home with you. My friend did that with her kids. We could do a face swap.
Yeah.
Esmeralda. So fun. But one of the things was like, you don't realize that you're making a difference, but you make a difference. How cool is that?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's amazing. Yeah, when you get to look back and say, wow, yeah, I was just being me and this is what happened. Yeah, that's pretty neat. Yeah.
Pretty neat. Very cool.
I kind of like her better than I like the pirate hat, but still.
Yeah, we can just put her as a background, Jewel. But she's
she is
kind of in a bad pose to be in your background, because then it makes your arms look like you're flexing.
Yeah, you have to put your head right in her head to make. Yeah, there you go.
Put your hair back, Jewel. Put your hair back. Put your hair back.
Oh yeah, pull your hair back.
You gotta put a skin hat on. Yeah.
There you go. There you go. There you go. Yeah.
Oh my God. Come along forward.
No, tomorrow's show.
You're gonna wear a green shirt.
No, we'll do an AI Endora, right? So how about that? I'll figure out how to do an avatar so I can be Endora.
So cool. That's fun. We'll waste our time like trying to figure out how to be, but maybe we'll meet it down the road for something. Then you'll be like, I know how to do that.
Listen to Debbie, and she's like, I'm not doing it. I'm just not doing it. Do you hear what she's signing me up for? I'm not doing it.
Yeah, it's like Julie asked me if I knew how to reverse search a phone number. I'm like, yes, I do. They can't go there now. I do too many things.
I did put in the chat how to just type your name in, and there's a numerology calculator to do your full name, and then it returns back pretty much everything. So it returned back, and let me go to my actual webpage where it's easier to look at. My compound number is 77, then a destiny number, soul number, personality number. Yeah, so that was really fun.
You put your real name in, the whole name as it's on
The
your
whole thing.
Yeah. Yep. Good.
Yeah.
Some people do their charts and they're like, well, that's not me. And then my mother's like, give me a copy of your birth certificate. And it's like, there's this like long name that they shortened, like, it was whatever, Catherine. And they go, oh, but I call myself Kathy. But like, no.
Yeah. Yeah.
I just want to do this. I'm going to be like Julie. I'm going to be like Endora.
And Tabitha is so freaking cute. I can give you a picture of Tabitha.
When we used to do the Zoom calls with that guy, John Chen.
That guy, John Chen.
Yeah, we would, and he's one of those guys that you use both his names all the time.
Yeah.
Like he's never John, he's always John Chen, right? I would talk to my sister and be like, oh yeah, I was with John Chen before. I'm like, now I feel like that with you guys. It's like I'm with you all day long,
Yeah.
It's like, okay.
Sherry Prindle's the same way. She's a two-name person, and everybody does it. Like even Coach Ann does it, and we've been
Who is
outside of the speaking organization for years, but it's still everybody refers to first name, last name. And it started. I can tell you, it started with John when first there are just too many Johns, right?
right?
So that's the first reason. But then the next reason is he explains that the way that you say his name correctly, with I don't know if it was with the Chinese, the way that's supposed to be said is it's supposed to be said with one syllable. Chen Chen. See, I just did two syllables. I can't figure out.
When we were
Just,
in the leadership group,
yeah. Can you
him
explain
and
this?
him and a what?
Can you explain what I'm trying to explain? It's
Him,
supposed to
no,
be
but I
one
just want to
syllable.
tell you this is hilarious.
Okay.
Him and another Asian guy, Felix
Yeah.
Lin, both of them are born here. They're both like, no
Yeah.
Afghans, whatever, right?
Yeah.
And they had an Asian society, whatever,
Yes.
and they would give everybody Chinese names. So I was Deb Lin, like, and like this one, or whatever it was, I can't remember what it, and everybody had a name, and they'd be like, can I be in the Asian society? Like anybody could be in it. We're just gonna give you a name. It's just gonna be like your nickname. It's so fun.
I
And
want to be Crazy Rich Asians with a point on the back end.
Felix Lin,
I'd be
Felix
okay
Lin
with
was
that.
a just like a leader, like the first, like first thing, like crew person or whatever at the first event I went to. And he's the most amazing dancer, just like having the time of his life, whatever. I'm like, I need to dance up there because of this guy. I literally walk up to him and go, can I dance with you? He goes, yeah, sure. Like we're dancing, right? And I'm friends with him for 25 years. And there isn't a time that I don't go, I can't believe I just walked up to you and like, can I dance with you? And you said yes.
And who was it? Did you say?
Felix Lund, he's one of our friends from Tony Robbins. He's a like a master trainer or something now. He's like literally goes up on stage sometimes and introduces Tony, just like
Yeah, I've
Carrie.
only met him on Facebook. I haven't met him live.
Oh,
So
he's adorable, and he's married to another girl that I know, and their daughter and son are like, been to the camp, come to the camp. It's like so many. It's like I knew them before they were born. That's kind of cool, fun. Yep, 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 yep.
That's really cool. So what would Julie's name be?
What would
If
who?
she's not, if she, Julie, if she's not being Endora and she was getting a Chinese name, what would she
Yeah.
get to be? Did they have a method that they picked out the name? They just
They
did
were just
whatever they
they
wanted.
made believe they made believe they had like this society, and they would just be amazed. I don't know how they did it.
so
Oh,
we
you're
are
almost unicorn.
6 minutes to the top of the hour. Just letting you
Oh,
know.
pull a card.
Now I can be full of color. Okay. The number of the day was 9. Is that what I got from what I heard?
Is today a 9?
Yeah.
Today's a 9.
2025 is the energy of the universal year 9. Is that the 9 you're referring to?
Oh, do you want me to roll the die?
9 is always 9.
And hold
Yeah.
on, I have a new one. I'm gonna put
There is a number of the day, and that like whatever the date
roll the
is,
die. I was
right?
gonna
Oh,
go.
that's cool.
We're 10. What are we? 10. What's today?
So tonight's card is a new one.
Is
It's
it 13th?
I don't
oh,
know.
it's not a new one. Tonight's card is creativity and freedom.
It's
So did
not
you write
new.
down
We
a
did it
list?
Creativity and
already.
freedom?
Creativity and freedom. Are you thinking of what you want this card to be or say?
If you give me
Okay.
just a
Yes.
moment.
I'll pull more than one.
Are you trying to figure out what today is?
Okay.
No. The next one didn't want to come out very quick. Okay.
I didn't write it. Do I have to? I know what it is though.
Okay. There, we have 3. So you choose whichever one calls to you. Okay, the first one says, focus your attention on connecting with your higher self. and collect one Pearl of Wisdom card. The next one, I like this one. I think
I
Debbie Ann
caught
would be
that already.
really good at this one. Probably Roz too. List 8 blessings in your life and collect one Pearl Wisdom card.
Done.
And then the last one is think a positive thought. Now think a better thought. Move to an
Ooh,
intention step. Isn't that great? Now move to an intention step and take a card. So you guys can choose which card you want to play with, and then we can pick the last card.
See, like this is so easy. It's like Max, Lily, my hair, this outfit, my house, this coffee I'm drinking, and I love always being very, very grateful and blessed with music and a cell phone. Like we're done. That's 8, I think.
Okay,
Thank
so
you
we pick
guys.
blessing card. Can you do 8, Roz?
can I do 8?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm blessed. I'm blessed to be here. I'm blessed to have friends. I'm blessed to have family. I'm blessed to have a great job. I'm blessed to be able to listen to my higher self and be directed. I'm blessed with health. And how many is that? Um, let's see here. I'm blessed with creativity. I'm blessed with freedom. I know I've gone over 8 now, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah,
Yes, you've done very well.
You want me
and
to keep
I,
going?
they were good.
Okay, so then it says pick a Pearl of Wisdom card. So we'll see. We'll end the night on the Pearl, unless it sends us to another deck. It says back yourself.
What?
It says
Back yourself?
What does that mean? Does that mean just like,
that means go all in, back yourself,
oh, okay, okay,
right? Don't
Ad
wait
be
for
your
it.
own advocate?
okay. Like just do it.
Yeah.
There you
It's so
go.
funny. We keep doing it. We keep getting all these cards. Then somebody's going to come on and they're going to be like, they're not going to get great cards.
Yes, they are.
They're not fun.
Because we already did all the good ones.
We got
She doesn't put them back at yeah, she didn't leave them out. You put them back in.
I really like that one though. Think a positive thought, now think a better thought. Like that was really cute the way it did that.
I think that we should tag that. Tag it.
That's
Tag
actually a
it.
good closing too, huh? For your good night. Yeah.
I
Think of a
kind of don't
positive
want to
thought. And
leave,
before
but
you go to bed tonight, then before you go to bed tonight, think of a positive thought and then think of a better one. I
Yeah.
kind of like that. That's
I kind of like
great.
it. That's going to be my final thought if I can
Yeah.
remember it. I can't even remember how to spell Tabitha.
Put it on a sticky and put it on your mirror.
So yesterday I was on the phone with Julie and I put the phone down because I was typing and doing things. And my dog comes up on the side of me and like lays next to me, right? And Julie thought she's like, are you okay? Are you okay? She thought she was gonna have to call like 911 to my house. My dog was into the phone.
Scary. It was so scary. I thought she like literally fell on the floor and I'm just getting like her last breaths. I'm like, Debbie, I don't know what's going on.
So
That's
funny.
me, dog.
It's my dog. My dog. New York accent. All right, guys. There we go. 8 was beautiful. Lesson.
There was.
Anybody have any? We said what we're grateful for. Julie, why don't, just for the record, you just do 8 blessings too? Because we can't leave you out of all the fun and excitement.
My 8 blessings are Debbie Ann known as Tabitha and Suzanne now known as Roz and the new podcast, The Wish. I absolutely love The Wish. And the biofeedback, my puppy Gilligan, I guess the new video editing skills that I'm, working and polishing. I'm not counting. So my
That's
family,
7.
my mom,
There you
my
go.
sister, my nieces and my nephew, and all of my friends and people that support me. So
And I think that that is beautiful. And
Yeah,
I
I
just
love
had
that.
an inspired thought that these people that we have been talking about, we should just reach out and invite them. And even if we go to our bag of tricks, right? Like people, like I said, my girlfriend that wrote the book, I'll see if we could get her to come on and I, I can tell you, I have a bookshelf upstairs like this of people that wrote books and signed them for me. So like I can just every couple of days just go through and invite people, and
Yeah, absolutely.
everybody has
Nice.
interesting topics from um, this one woman. She would be great to get on too, and she's like, "Will you document your life for other people?" And it's I
Oh,
love my life and this is why, or like she has like all these different
oh,
books, and
so
she
a
had
self-documentary?
yeah, like so that you leave it for people to know more
Oh,
about you.
posterity. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, I don't
That's
understand. You
pretty
do
cool.
what?
It's a book about you. It's a book about you and you fill in like the questions and you get like in touch with yourself of like what was the greatest thing that ever happened to you and then you fill it out.
Is that actually what the book is called?
Yeah, I think it is.
Because if it is, I have it.
You do? Go grab it.
Yeah, I'm almost positive. I'll pull it
Is it
out for tomorrow.
okay, yeah, is it like a yellow color?
Um, it's behind a book, so
Okay,
I
okay,
can't
we'll
tell
get
you
that.
right now.
Save that for
Okay.
tomorrow. Mark that
Write
spot.
Okay.
that down, Roz. Write that down, Miss Roz.
I
So
am.
I also put in the chat for you our new invite video. So I loved the voicemail you got back from the person you reached out to, and when they said, yes, it's for sale, but our website's being, I'm not going to say what it is, but our website's being revamped, and we will track this order for you as long as you are not in the U.S. because of tariffs. So I thought a really cute answer to that, right, was, well, you know what isn't affected by tariffs is a podcast. So please join us on our podcast where
Or
there
a
will be
talk
no
show.
tariffs.
A talk
So
show. We don't have
Our
I
talk
think
show.
you're
Yeah.
seeing something really cool. And it doesn't matter if there's 3 people or if
yeah,
there's 15 people, 25 people. I know Julie and I like we could make it, we could cut it off at like 25. So like we're just one screen and we'd be able to handle it because we have those skills from like you get everything you need when you're going somewhere that you're supposed to go. So
mhm,
like we collected these skills
mhm,
and we used to do these podcasts, they were shows or whatever. And one person would be the producer and one person would be like the host. And then we'd switch.
yeah.
So we could keep it clean, we could keep it straight. And the first 25 people that want to come, or somebody wants to come and we're doing a numerology thing and it fills up, or we could do 2 screens, whatever.
So to finish, what I meant to say is on the
Oh,
in the chat, you can just copy. Well, it's in the YouTube for you, Suzanne. So if you wanted to send, or Ross, you want to send that to anybody, you can. So it's real simple what we're inviting them to
and
do.
to the people that are watching, if you could share, like, and follow, that'd be great. And if you
Yeah.
could make a comment on a video, if you watched it, that would mean the world to me because I'm trying to get that channel going. And it's getting somewhere. I'm like my skills are getting there. I have the omi.com and I got the rough draft of the uh, the website back and I did polish my video skills with that, but they're just cartoons and this is real life and
It's all good. Everything you're doing
love
is
it.
beautiful. So
Thank you.
Nice.
yeah, it's about
Nice.
inspired
Nice.
action, right? That's the whole reason we did this. Just we want to do a podcast, just turn it on, see what happens.
Yeah,
And now your podcast has turned into an entire talk show.
that's right. I'll walk
It's
on.
already evolved and it's only day
What,
8.
Julie, what did that thing say at the bottom of the, well, you'll see it when you go there. It said something like live talk show something.
Oh, I didn't see that part. So I don't know if you sent it to me or not.
Maybe I can.
Is it in the bottom of the intro?
No, it's when we go to it's the piece.
Hmm.
I'm sorry. It
Yeah,
is it's the thumbnail. The thumbnail. I can go get it over here. It's over here somewhere.
I don't. I'm looking at the invites, so I've gotten lost along the way.
Oh, Debbie, 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 Debbie. Now I'm gonna just look on my phone. That'd be easier because I just sent it to you. So, Julie, Julie.
That's where it would be in my mountain of texts.
It's it says there's a little thing. We'll get that later. I'll put it up on the thing.
I,
Go ahead.
it was what you read right after the video played, right?
No, it's so it looks like this. Whoops. Right?
Oh,
And it,
okay.
and it's whatever's on that screen.
Oh, okay, let me.
YouTube.
I just saw that screen, but it still says podcast.
It says podcast.
Oh, it says show under there somewhere. Okay, so you're right. I can't see it because the play
Can't see
button.
it because of the thing. So I could just go here and get there. This
Yeah,
is
anyway, you did such a beautiful job on that. Thank you very much. That's
thank you so
just,
much.
she's working so hard.
Thank you so much. Okay, so it says, let's go to the other. Oh, it says we're live. Hey, that's cool. We have 51 subscribers. If everybody could subscribe, that'd be good too. Welcome to the ReInspired, the transformative YouTube channel dedicated to guiding you on your journey of gratitude and meditation. Here we offer unique programs designed to empower you. That's for the Be Vegan, whatchamacallit, videos. There we go. And it says, take a screenshot, then I could blow it up. Late night drop-in talk show. There's the verbiage. It's a drop-in talk show.
Drop. Oh, and I even wrote that down.
What? This is crazy, and I didn't realize this until now. We had a drop-in birthday party for my mom because she didn't want to go out. So we
Yeah.
told her we were going to come over and have dinner with her. And anybody that would be the first people that came were like the people like the girl that lived down the block, my sister's best friend, the neighbor. Then all of a sudden, like she said she did not want to do anything, right? And we're like, oh yeah. Then all of a sudden, but somebody rings the doorbell. She goes, who the hell is that now, right? And then she's like, get out of here. What are you guys doing? Then her best friend came. Then somebody from like another state came. She's like, you guys are crazy. Then we had food made and delivered. We had
Nice.
went out to the car. We got all the decorations and like put them up. And we had a belly dancer come and a psychic medium.
Sweet.
Sweet.
Let's line that up for the drop-in.
The
A belly
drop-in.
dancer
That's really
and a
cool.
medium. That'd be awesome.
That's really, really cool.
What is that girl's name that's
And then
married to the guy?
you just show your whole living room over there, Debbie Ann. Just bring everybody over. That'd be awesome.
What is the girl the guy that's on Saturday Night Live that's married? Oh, Johansson, Charlotte Johansson.
Yeah.
The psychic was Charlotte Johansson's aunt.
Oh, wow. That's awesome.
Before Charlotte Johansson was Charlotte Johansson. she was not a Charlotte Johansson then. It's so long ago.
Wow.
Yeah.
We'll track her down. Okay, we are at the top of beyond the top of the hour. So I'm going to try and keep us at our talk shows if we can. So I love you guys. I'm going to say goodnight. And then Debbie Ann will have a closing message.
Yes.
We'll see you tomorrow.
Bye, guys.
Bye, Roz. Thank you.
Bye.
Thanks, Endora. Thanks, Tabitha.
Thanks, Roz. Appreciate you. Oh, you're still here.
See you later.
Okay, everybody. Thank you for attending our live talk show, drop-in talk show. And if you want to be a drop-in guest, please feel free to just arrange to be here at 12 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. And we'd be happy to move over on the couch and let you in and be one of our guests. And have a good night. And thank you for coming. Please like and share the video and share it with anybody that you think this is up their alley.